up everyone, it's the Yorkshire Panda back on Enigmatica 6, and as you can see, I'm back fighting the Guy Guardian once again. And I fought him a few times already. So this is no different to the first fight we saw, so I'll come back when we've got him down to the last bit. And down to the last one. 2. Die already. 3. And that is another successful Guy Guardian. I mean, as you could probably see, I've done a couple. And pretty much everything that I've got from the Guy Guardian, Britannia wise, is here. So, apart from a couple of music discs, which I'm hoping is that music, which if it is, excellent. There's some flowers in here as well, Bibles also, but main thing, we've got 5 more Dice of Fate and a bunch more upgrades for the Terrestrial armour. But I'm more interested in the dice. Now, a little bit of a correction from last episode. The dice, they are 6 unique items. Every dice will give you a unique item until you've got all 6. So it won't duplicate, which is good, because that means you only have to fight him 6 times in order to get all 6 dice. Now, that has left me with quite a lot of stuff here, so I'm just making a bit of room. I don't need leaves in here because we've got drawers full of them here. So before we do anything else, we've got the Ring of Loki. Let's take a look at our other items. So just quickly open everything and let's start from the beginning. So we've got the Eye of the Flugel. We've got the Key of the King's Law, the Ring of Odin, the Ring of Thor, and the Fruit of Grisaya. And, as I encourage everyone to do, read your book. Because when you go onto your one of these, which I've already forgotten which one it is, these items, the items from the dice, do not appear in your book until after you've got them. Here they are, I think. Nope, I found something else. There we go, Alpha Man's there. So they don't appear in here until you've unlocked them. But, yeah, each relic... Yeah, that's basically these. The Dice of Fate. The relic seems to know who earned them. Thus, giving someone a relic they didn't earn is a bad idea. Same relic may not be awarded to the same person twice. So, there might be more relics. I mean, I'm going on there being 6. There used to be 6. And then there might be more. I don't know. I'll have to double check. But the Eye of the Flugel. Unlike the Flugel Tiara, it contains my primordial Flugel magic. Recall yourself to previously visited locations. So sneak right click in this eye. Somewhere will bind at that position. Oh, so it's like the magic mirror, but I can select a point to walk back to instead of just being back to bed. But it can't warp across dimensions. the Flugel Tiara, which lets you fly. The Flugel, the Eye of the Flugel lets you fly even when you run out of flight. Cool. Okay. So the next item, the Key of King's Law. The ability to materialise weapons from thin air. Holding down right click with this key will begin summoning glowing projectiles. Up to 20 can be created and released at the grip of the key will launch them. Move at high velocity and explode on contact. Okay, I've got to try this. Is there anything out here we can attack? There is an innocent chicken. Oh, I might need mana. Let me get my mana band. Oh, I hear it. Oh, wow. And... okay, that's cool. Oh, right. That is cool. I'm glad it doesn't do area damage, but that... oof, that is... that could... I might play with that a little bit later. Right, what else have we got? The fruit, the Ring of Odin. Grants the bearer vitality and resistance of the Father God. Provides wearer 10 extra hearts, indefinite protection from elemental damage. Yes, please. I mean, it's not as if I was killable before, but yes, please. So I'm immune to... I've got to try this now. Although, anyway, let's take the snorkel off that I'm wearing. That's taken quite some time to go down anyway. And I'm not taking any damage. That is absurdly powerful. Okay, that is absurdly powerful. Okay. That alone makes this a whole complete thing worth it. Absolutely. I'm really sure I won't need the rest of it now. Ring of Thor. The Ring of Thor bestows upon the wearer the mighty thunder god. It dramatically increases the Terror Shatterer's effect. We haven't made the Terror Shatterer yet, but it's the Britannia pickaxe. But it's more than just that. It can, as long as you've got mana, so that it's powered. And obviously if you charge it up to full rank, it's fast mining. The active ability, the Shatterer's ability when active can break many blocks in a wide surface area. So at rank C it's a column, at rank B it's a square. Although it continuously consumes internal mana when not mining. So whilst you're mining, it's fine. When you're not mining, it burns up your mana. And you do need quite a decent mana supply, so you need some big mana band in order to keep it going. But yeah, we don't need that. What was the last one? The Fruit of Grisaya. Endless supply nourishment. It can be eaten like any other piece of food. You'll use mana to restore hunger instead of food. Which would be cool, but I've got the Everlasting Beef, which I still need to cook actually again. So that, if I stick it in my backpack of food, or for that matter, just put my eating upgrade into my normal backpack. I'll just eat lots and lots of protein. So I could put this in here, and I'll always have food. I'll just be eating steak all the time, which isn't too bad a thing, but obviously if you're eating steak all the time, you're not getting these up, so you're not getting the extra 3 health, damage, toughness, which is quite handy. But that can go in there though, because it's still... Actually, do you know what? No. It can go in there with those. And what we could do with doing is mana. We could do with a greater band of mana. So a band of mana and a terrasteel ingot, which we don't have, but we do have, from fighting so many Gaia Guardians, quite a few ingredients to make one. Quite a few runes as well. It's faster to fight the Gaia Guardian and get runes than it is to actually just craft them. Although you're not entirely sure what you're going to get if you do it that way. But there's our greater band. This has not much mana in it now. Neither do these for that matter. I think neither do these for that matter. But they're empty. We have burnt through a lot of mana. We'd like to make a bunch more terrasteel, and we're out of charcoal. So, going for charcoal's nice and easy. You find a big tree, hit it with an axe that's got scorching heat on there, and tree becomes instant charcoal. And put my magnet on just to make this a bit easier. Fly back over. There we go, about 1,000 charcoal now sat in there. So we'll let this build back up first. But what we can do is if we keep hold of this for now, because I actually had this going the wrong way then. Get our wand. Make sure this is going, the arrow is going from the pool to the tablet. I'm going to pop this in. And actually, when I take my magnet off, then throw that in. That'll drink up all the mana that's in there. But we do have a couple of black lotuses, so let me actually do it the other way. I mean, they did practically nothing. But we've got a bit more mana in there, so let's keep you out. What I could do, because we've got that gives me an extra 3 hearts, but if we put our Globetrotter sash on here, I made the sash, so this is me running normally. This is me running with a sash on. And jumping. But this does burn up a little bit of mana. But because we've got the extra speed there, we don't need that one. So we could put the mana band in our ring slot there. And we could chuck these in here. Oh yeah, with my pneumatic armor I still need to go and upgrade before I can do anything with. In fact, let's throw them in here. Yeah, some of these I should have really made a lot earlier and done, but it also has step assist these as well, so I don't really need the running shoes. But It's all adding up, isn't it? I forgot to put that away. Oh well. Keep snorkeling here as well, just in case. But Britannia is pretty much done. I mean, we've got all the things there. We've got a few crafting to do if we want to make things a little bit more efficient. We are going to need a better source of mana. We have got this mana infuser as well. Spontaneous spawn new substances like terrestrial form from native materials. Unlike terrestrial augmentation plate, this requires a dominant spark augment instead installed on the spark in order to review mana for crafting. This, I mean, when I look in here, mana infuser is not on here. So this is something new. Something I'm not entirely sure. As is the Elf Steel Pylons as well. So there will be a chapter on it, but not something I found yet. There we go, Mana Infuser. This is to create Elf Steel instead of Terra Steel. It's gold and shimmer rock. So it creates Terra Steel, but it's at a much cheaper rate. And it creates Elf Steel. Is that... Yeah. The infusion costs about half a mana pool's worth of mana to create a single Terra Steel. Whereas if we were to do it on this, yeah, still uses half in it. That's just smaller zoom. It uses a full pool to make an Elf Steel. Ooh, what does Elf Steel make? Elf Steel armor, which is very, very good. Elf Shatterer. So just a vastly updated version of the items. I think we can live without it for now. Because that is going to get into the realms of I need to get this sorted out first before I can start doing anything like that. So let's chuck those in there. Let's chuck that in there. And we shall close the chapter on Britannia for a little while. And we're going to have a look at one of these. So which one should we look at? I really should have started Astral Sorcery a lot sooner than I have. Same with Ars Nouveau. I've had a lot of tale that Eidolon should have done sooner as well. But let's take a look. I mean, we've already got Blood Magic, we've already got Occultism, so we've done 2 Dark Magics, we've just done Britannia, we're not going to... Let's do Ars Nouveau. Proper wizarding. So, learn to cast spells, drive arcane machinery, empower cute friends along the way. Okay. And to start off with, we get our spellbook. So... do we have an Ars Nouveau book here? Yes, we do. So, first things first. Okay, we're going to need mana. Enchanting pieces. And automatic magic. Let's start on this side. So we need a mana condenser and a mana jar. And both of those need Arcane Stone, which is stone around a mana gem. Simple enough. We've got plenty of mana gems. He says... that's why they come under the Enigmatica mana gems. 59, and there's 500 more that we can do something with. Russia. Okay. For now, let's just grab a couple of stacks of these, because I have a feeling we're going to need quite a lot of this stuff. And let's grab these. I'm going to turn the windmill on. Not like that. Compact. There it is. We're overstressed. Tell us all about it. Oh, and we're up and running again. And we just want to grind, so we'll get them grinding. Right. And let's get back over here. Now, I'm going to need somewhere to like build a wizard's tower or something for all this, but for now, we're just going to use this area behind the Britannia portal. So, what do we need? We need the mana jar and a mana condenser. So, mana gems required can be found mining. Yes, we've got the mana gems. To begin condensing mana, place a mana jar and then place a condenser in the top of it. So, jar, condenser. Let's make sure we're not like on the edge of a chunk. Yes, we are. So let me just get these. Move them here. Try and keep everything in a chunk, and then I can use it as a boundary to build something. So there we go. Now, mana can be drawn from 3 sources: crops, advancing a growth stage, breeding animals, or killing mobs. Oh, I wonder then. Will this work? So, not touching anything. I'm going to let the actual ritual do it. It does work. We are filling it up. And does the jar retain? Oh dear. Not if it goes into one of them, it doesn't. Right. So, it can detect events such as roughly 10 to 15 blocks radius depending on the type of event. A large crop farm, basic mob farm can produce mana relatively quickly. Indeed it can. Okay, we've got the glyph press. Crystallizer. Is there a way of transporting the mana? Mana relay. Moving it from place to place. That's what I want to do. So, I want to build these. And we need 8 of them. Just so that we can build that. Oh, which we need to build through enchanting. Okay, we'll leave it at that for now. Let's just destroy the bins. Grab the jar. Does the jar retain? Yes, it does. So for now, that'll do. Let's just put these back so the game doesn't crash with ham. where was that boundary? Here. So do and do. There we go. Right. So crystallizer. So placing a source of mana nearby isn't necessarily though. Speed up the process. Build a crystallizer early on to help get more of these helpful gems. So there's our crystallizer. I'm going to pop you over here. So this will just craft arcane crystals from the air, basically. Okay. Okay, so this does something to do with distances. Or is it angles? No, definitely distance or mana. It's finding sources of strong mana. Ooh, okay. Oh, it's for building circles. So that's a 10 radius circle. Oh, that is excellent. Okay. That's going to come in handy. That's very much going to come in handy. What we got here? Volcanic accumulator. Now every type of pressure is born with a green thumb. Thankfully, mana naturally tickles out of molten lava, skipping in the air. So this turns mana, generates mana from molten lava, which sounds like a much better way of making mana for me. So I have lots of molten lava. So let's build ourselves a quick another mana jar. And then we need 3 buckets of lava. So first thing we need is 3 buckets. Unfortunately, I've got a ritual down here with infinite lava. So, so I suppose if we put you here, and then directly underneath you, we were to place a bucket of lava. That will also produce mana that can fill our jar. Excellent. And then we need a glyph press. Glyph press accept 2 items, glyph clay, clay and a reagent. So glyph press. I'll pop you there. Right, and then we need magic clay. So by working magic gems into clay, focus can be formed to aid in the aspiring magician harness great powers. So, clay, redstone, and magic gems. Well, mana gems, should I say. We have got 1,000 of them now, thanks to our little grinding process. So I think we can afford to grab a couple of dozen of these. Or 4. And spellcrafting. Okay. So each spellcrafting performed within a spell book. Each book can hold up to 10 unique spells. Hold your spell book, press Sneak C to begin it. So Sneak C. Oh, that's the crafting. You know, a few different forms of effects. Place the form first, following effect. For example, early on, flight can be formed by self, leap, and slow fall. So shift craft. So on ourself. Oh, okay. We ain't got that, but we have got projectile break. So if we call that break and go create. Now we can see the little one in the left corner, which is break. If I was to go up to say, oh, actually just the dirt here, right click. That's the projectile that breaks blocks. How good is it against obsidian? Just for a giggle. Ah, not strong enough for obsidian, but good with stone. So we're going to need a stronger spell if we want to break obsidian. But you see our mana in the bottom left hand corner go down as well and back up as we use it. That is cool. So we need a glyph of leap and a glyph of slowfall. So we magic clay and a wilden wing, magic clay and a feather. It's good then that we found that wilden when we did, because we actually need one. And a feather. So we'll do this first. So we want type of clay and then the wilden wing. And that gives us one glyph. So it's not just it's not good enough just to have the glyph. You need to right click on them to learn the spell. So if we shift C, so if on touch, so if I changed on touch, crafting table. So if I put crafting table, create. So if I look at a block, opens up a crafting grid. If I shift C, change the touch to self. Still got to aim at, oh no wait. Change the touch to self, create. I can just create a crafting table out of there for 3x3 crafting. Don't need it anymore with this, but that early stages of the game would have been excellent. Definitely should have done this mod much sooner. But that is cool. Right, so what we do want, so it's self, leap, slow fall, basic flight, create that. Okay, it is very rudimentary, but it works. Oh, if I change leap to launch. So, leap. Change leap to launch. Create. Oh, so that just goes up. Oh dear. Oh wow. Oh, that's created a grid. Oh, I could put more lava down. Oh. Yeah, we need to go get a bucket and put some more lava down. But that is cool. One thing, Ars Nouveau, how do we change spells? X and Z. Okay. And we've got Marvellous Clay, which unlocks tier 2 spells, but for that we need a Mage's Spellbook as well. So let's at Ars Nouveau. So Mage's Spellbook, Obsidian, Diamonds, Blocks of Quartz and Blaze Rods. I am not sure, but I think we could just about manage that. And then Marvellous Clay was it, which needs 3, 4, 5. High quality books comes with the ability to channel more potent abilities. For example, you can smelt, ranged block, break it, and bring it to your inventory with projectile, smelt, break, and pick up. Wow. If used on clay, it would result in a block of terracotta. And in the extract ornament, after break, will apply a silk touch. And then fortune can... Multiple fortune augments can be stacked for higher yields. Fortune applies to mob kills made by the spells like looting. So you can have a high level fortune spell or a high level looting spell as well. That is pretty excellent. So that's saying smelt an item pick up, which is Marvellous Clay and a Blast Furnace, Marvellous this clay and a hopper. So let's get the hopper. Throw that in now, get that going. And let's get Blast Furnace, Marvellous Clay. I mean, item pickup, that's going to be a good one. That's another spell learnt, and another spell learnt. And we've got a fortune one as well. So a spell of, go to slot 2, no, not touch, projectile, break, one, and then pick up. Minor, minus projectile, there we go. And we were to go down here where we've got our nails hammered into the ground. So this diamond, if I was to use this new managed projectile spell, ooh, although it does use almost all my magic, but it mines and picks up. Very, very cool. Right, and do you know what? I've probably enough time to possibly show off one last thing, which is Mythical Clay and Archmage's Spellbook, which requires Mythical Clay. So let's first of all Mythical Clay, no problem, and then this, we're missing the book and then the item of the Totem of Undying, which, because of our run into that mansion before, pop that there, that there, Archmage's Spellbook, which projectile splitting 8 lightning. So let's get a lightning, which is the Heart of the Sea I need. Again, God, we've done plenty of running. So one Mythical Clay, There doesn't appear to be enough mana nearby. Oh, you are quite possibly right. Do I still have that tank lava in here? Yes, I do. Do you know what? I've just thought of something. I saw wood under there. In this mineral. Have I just set fire to my entire roof under here? Nope, apparently minerals lava proof. You are here somewhere, there you are. So that will slowly turn the lava into mana, which means we can get this. Which means we can get this. So what did it say? Projectile splitting. So, projectile splitting. No, oh, no, not that one. No, C. Projectile, augment fortune, break, launch, grow, harm, sulfite, pick, spell. Oh no, projectile first, projectile. Is that what we were talking about? Whoa. Well, that's what fangs are. Oh, come here. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Where are you, little creeper boy? Okay, that's lightning. And yeah, just be careful to where you send it and everything. I think splitting. I ain't got splitting on here, but I mean that is some. Oh shoot! Right, clear, create. Yes, you've got nothing in there now. Right, that's it. We're way over what I wanted to do, but we've got all of this to go, which is the Tome of Blood, Major Spellbook. Which we're just going to create that first quickly. So, novice spellbook, we need full set of tools. Oh, come on. And then we drop that in here. Ooh. Okay, where did that just go? Ah, it's there. Oh, we've got a Tome of Blood. Now what, pray tell, does this do? Oh. Some clever sanguinomancer found a way to use spell, but to the soul networks you can control. We can use our blood magic network instead of mana. Oh boy, I've just found my new toy. Right, I need to yeah. Oh, there's a splitting. I need to go back and relearn all of these augments. But here's what it wanted me to do. This one. Oh, geez Louise. Okay. With that, I mean, that's the full arm of this done, but I think I'm going to have to go and build all these glyphs again and learn them in this so that I can use my mana network, my blood network, because that's infinite supply. But for now, you guys do the usual things. Go into the comments, hit your likes, hit your subscribes, comment away. You guys take it steady, have a good one, and I shall catch you in the next one. Bye-bye, Mr. Spider. That is utterly ridiculous.